TCU cornerback Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson on 365 Sports, and what a week it is. But hey, congratulations on the Paycom Jim Thorpe finalist, being among the top 3 defensive backs in the country. I know you're being honored and will be honored over the next several weeks, but what does that mean to you?
Man, I just thank God every day. It's an honor to be in this. It's an honor overall just to be in this situation and, be in this moment of my life and having the opportunity. No matter the overall outcome of it, I'm just thankful to be, labeled as a top defensive back by Jim Thorpe and their organization, and just being selected, and this is something that I worked for, going into the season, in the off season, stuff like that. So I'm just very thankful for it all, man.
We knew who you were at Midway, and then even though TCU probably would have been your final destination, there were still some that, they just didn't believe you could play at a level at college football. Is that still something that feeds you every day?
Yes, sir. It's always a talk, about my size and stuff like that. So anytime I get a chance to showcase my abilities and my talents, the blessings that, God has given me, my gift, I take it full on, and, I feel like I've done very, very, well at it this far. I just want to continue to do so.
So you guys have won in every way. You've won shootouts, you've won blowouts, you've won low-scoring games, and then, of course, the game in Waco, your hometown, just a couple of weeks ago, which was dramatic in how that game ended. Is it almost to a point where it doesn't matter what kind of conditions or who you play? Is there a mentality that you guys will just find a way to win?
Yeah, that's the main thing that we talk about going into every game. We understand that, the Big 12 is a great conference. It's a very, everyone is pretty much equal. There's not anybody that's, overboard as far as being way better than any team. We understand that going into every game is going to be it's going to be a 60-minute ball game, and, it's going to come down to the wires unless something else happens. But, going into any game like that, understanding that, it's going to be a great game between both teams. We don't go in thinking that we're much better than anyone, or we don't go in thinking that someone is much better than us. We just are here for the competition, the challenge, and we understand that, this is a great conference, and, we're going to come out and play harder than that team that we're facing. So that's how we go into every game, understanding that, we have to respect every opponent.
Was there ever a game this year where you guys said, man, we might have just let this one slip away?
Man, not any that I could think of, as far as, understanding that we had a lot of mistakes and we didn't play very up to our, potential, how great we can play. But that was the main thing, but not any that I could think of that we just thought like, man, we letting, this game slip away, even though, we understand that, every team is good. So that's how we look at it. It's competition in every game that we face.
Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson with us on 365 Sports. TCU All-American cornerback, Jim Thorpe Award winner. As far as finalist, I slipped right there. Maybe that it does happen. That would be awesome. Have you mentioned to us at Big 12 Media Days that there was just a different vibe? How would you describe him now that you're almost through an entire season?
Man, I would describe him, the same way I did before, man. It hasn't been a change at all. As far as, he's a very genuine person. He's loving. He loves his players. He looks out for his players. He understands that, he also has to raise us, help us, become men. And, at the end of the day, it's all about, how we go into every week, being healthy and making sure that we're taken care of. And he's been here for us throughout this whole season. He was there for us in the beginning, and he's just continuously, making us, happy and feel like, we're wanted. So that's just been the main thing, and, he hasn't changed this far.
Did the team last year enjoy football? Was there just constantly a little bit of anxiety and tension where you just couldn't go play?
Man, I wouldn't say that. It was just the main thing was just that we just didn't play as one. I feel like this year, we're playing as one, and it's doing us very well. We've had great coaches here, but this new staff has brought in new stuff and helped us with the small things that we were lacking, in the beginning. So that was the main fix, and we're just thankful for it, and we're continuously having progress and building on the things that we lack, and then just continuously getting better at it.
One team that had you in trouble, of course, Baylor did 2 weeks ago, and you guys found a way, but the Kansas State game, they were up. They changed quarterbacks early. Will Howard came in and started throwing the ball all over the place. There was 28-10. Can you kind of describe what he brings to that offense? Obviously, Deuce Vaughn, and they have others, but what he means to their offense according to what you've seen, played against, and also see now?
Man, he's been really good for him. They have had success, in the games that they played, and we knew that they would come in and play a very good game, just like we know that they're going to come and play their hardest this weekend. And we pretty much just focused on ourselves, understanding that they do have guys over there, but at the end of the day, man, we clicking and we all bought in and coming to the game, hitting on all cylinders, man. I feel like, we could take this thing all the way, no matter who the opponent is.
What would a Big 12 championship game mean to you, the program, and yes, also what it would mean into the future because of what's out there with that college football playoff and semifinals?
Man, it would mean the world to us, man. And that's, I feel like it will upbring this community, understanding that, it's been a minute since this has happened at TCU. And, so we're all for it, and we're just trying to make it happen. And, as far as, all the future of TCU, man, I feel like TCU will be the new powerhouse, in college. One of the new powerhouses in college, man. It's a lot of stuff going on here as far as, building players and their characters, growing them as men, and, whoever decides to hop in the portal, whatever it is, or come to TCU, man, this is a great place for you, and they'll help you become the player that you're looking to be. And I feel like this school will become a new powerhouse, like I said, and they'll have a lot of success in the upcoming season.
Last year, Oklahoma State, Baylor. This year, TCU, Kansas State. And there's all this talk about, we know, that eventually Texas and Oklahoma are moving to the SEC. That's their business. They do whatever they want. But that other schools have risen up and said, hey, this is our conference too.
I haven't really looked into it. But, I feel like that's just, something that has just been going on, in there. We're much more focused on, what's going on. But I hope the best of luck for OU.
Is there an advantage to you because you beat Kansas State, or is it an advantage to them because they want any kind of payback?
I'm pretty sure, man. As an athlete, you should want your payback. And if you're a competitor, like, if you lose something, you should want to try to, get it right back, have success the second time. But as a team, man, we just look at every game as how we look at every other game. Understanding that this is the Big 12 championship, and we've seen this team before. So we're just preparing for how we think they're going to attack us, and then we go out and do what we do on Saturday, and understanding that just like Baylor, man, they're going to want their revenge. So we're just preparing for it and going to handle business.
How hyped up do you get prior to a game, and or are you just calm and collective as it's ticking down to go run back on the field for the last time before you start the game?
I'm a very calm person. I don't like to get hyped up. That's not me. I understand that on the island I have to be poised and be ready for what's about to happen. But they make games exciting. I'm pretty much the person, like, I feed off of energy, so I just respond to what's going on. And I like to look at every game as as an important game. So no matter how good the opponent is, or no matter what their record is, I look at it the same way, and I come in calm and collected every game and just go out and do what I do. What
would it mean to get a chance to play in the national championship playoff?
Man, it will mean everything, man. I'm all for big games. I love big games, and it's something that, you know, I feel like I'm blessed with, you know, not folding under pressure, you know, not becoming timid and all for, you know, competitive, you know, challenges. And so to be able to compete in the national championship this season, man, it would mean the world to me. And I'm pretty sure, just like the other guys on my team, you know, they're, you know, just as excited and have just as much as belief as I do that we will be in this national championship. And man, I'm just all for it. And you know, it's something that I've talked about since I've been at TCU, coming to TCU. When I met my new teammates my freshman year, man, I told them that, man, I'm here so we can win games, and I just want to play great for y'all, man, and for us to finally do what I've always been dreaming and thinking that we would do here at TCU. I can't do nothing but thank God, man, and I'm just happy to be in this situation and have this opportunity.
Is this the first time you've been back at AT&T Stadium in a game since you were at Midway in the championship game?
Yes, sir. Actually is. Yeah, man, last time I played in this stadium, I think I had like 17 tackles, 3 forced fumbles when I was at safety. Yeah, man, so I'm ready to do have some great stats this upcoming game.
Congratulations. We're proud of you. We knew from the beginning you had a chance to be a star, and you are, and I know there's a lot more to get done. Good luck Saturday. Good luck against Kansas State. Thanks for your time, and good luck with that Jim Thorpe Award, too. It'd be great to see you win that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Smokey, man. It means a lot.
You too, young man. Can't wait to see you again. Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson, TCU Cornerback on 365 Sports.
Young man is a baller, period.